Have you ever felt the crushing weight of debt? A burden so heavy it seemed never ending? In a world where money troubles can spiral into despair, it might seem impossible to break free. Today, I invite you to embark on a journey, a transformative expedition from poverty and bad debt to the freeing realm of financial independence. In the next 10 minutes, we will explore the mindset shifts that changed my life. This is a story of taking control, overcoming obstacles, and reclaiming hope through intentional financial planning, deep self investment, and unwavering discipline. Imagine waking up each day feeling trapped by financial limitations, constantly burdened by impractical spending, and overwhelmed with the belief that circumstances define your future. I once lived that reality. I bore the mental weight of living hand to mouth, filled with regret for past decisions and haunted by an unyielding sense of powerlessness. But the very moment I decided to stop blaming fate, I ignited the spark that transformed my entire financial outlook. It was then that I chose to take full responsibility for my financial state, stepping away from the victim mindset. This shift was the first breakthrough in a series of actions that would change everything. The transformation began with a simple truth: you are responsible for your financial future. Letting go of blame is liberating. Instead of blaming a tough economy, unexpected life events, or even the actions of those around me, I made a deliberate decision to reclaim power over my money. With this mindset change, every financial setback became a lesson rather than a defeat. This is not just about money, it's about reclaiming your autonomy, breaking free from the chains of victimhood, and rewriting your personal narrative. When we embrace responsibility, we are ready to make thoughtful choices. Instead of craving instant comfort, we learn the value of long-term thinking. I learned to see beyond short-term pleasures and delved into the meaning of delayed gratification. This isn't about sacrificing happiness. It's about envisioning a richer, more secure future and working tirelessly to make it a reality. Long-term planning involves a promise you make to yourself that every small, deliberate step, every budgeted expense, and every sacrifice made in the short term will ultimately lead you to financial freedom. Embracing long-term thinking means establishing a clear vision of what you want to achieve. It's about setting tangible milestones, celebrating small wins, and recognizing that the journey is as valuable as the destination. I remember the nights I would sit alone, mapping out every expense, organizing a budget tracker, and painstakingly jotting down my goals. This systematic approach laid the groundwork for every financial decision that followed. Through charts, lists, and disciplined savings, I began to see a future filled with promise rather than despair. But recognizing responsibility and planning for the future are only steps in the transformation process. Next came the practical, day-to-day actions that brought discipline to my finances. I recall the overwhelming sense of relief when I discovered that managing money systematically was not as daunting as it seemed. By breaking down expenses into manageable chunks, like categorizing spending and setting strict limits, I slowly dismantled the chaos that had once defined my financial routine. Tools such as budget trackers and even my own developed tracker served as beacons of order in the turbulent sea of my finances. Each day, as I updated my ledger and recalibrated my spending plans, the discipline from this systematic approach began to seep into every other aspect of my life. I learned that building good habits through consistent practice was the cornerstone of reliable money management. With each small victory, whether paying off a debt installment or saving a fixed percentage of my income, I turned once overwhelming obstacles into stepping stones towards freedom. The beauty of this phase of the journey is that it empowers you to witness tangible progress, even when the challenges seem insurmountable. Along with managing your money systematically, there is a powerful, often overlooked investment you must make: investing in yourself. At one point, I used to shy away from spending money on anything that wasn't immediately income generating. But then I realized that every dollar invested in education, skills development, or self improvement was a seed planted for a richer future. I immersed myself in books, online courses, and even sought mentors who offered wisdom and support. With every lesson learned, the seed of potential blossomed into opportunities that provided new paths toward financial growth. It is essential to understand that personal growth is an investment that compounds over time. While many chase quick fixes or guesswork strategies for financial gain, the most potent shifts come from enhancing your own capabilities. By discovering new knowledge and refining your skills, you increase your value in the marketplace and become better equipped to create wealth. As you become more adept, you'll find that every challenge encountered is not a setback, but a chance to refine your skills further. It creates a positive feedback loop, allowing you to harvest both knowledge and financial reward. There is, however, one significant pitfall that can derail even the most disciplined, financially minded individuals: lifestyle inflation. It is all too easy to increase your spending as your income grows, letting newfound success become a magnet for expenses that overshadow your progress. I witnessed many peers succumb to fleeting temptations, upgrading their cars, dining in lavish restaurants, and before long, the financial freedom they had worked so hard to build began to crumble. Lifestyle inflation is the trap of believing that increased income justifies increased expenditure. Resisting lifestyle inflation requires a deliberate commitment to discipline. It's about recognizing that true financial freedom does not come from the accumulation of material possessions, but from the ability to control your expenses, save consistently, and invest wisely. Instead of spending more, challenge yourself to live below your means and reinvest your earnings. This sacrifices the allure of instant gratification in favor of a steady path towards long-term security. With each expense analyzed and every choice scrutinized, you gradually build not only your wealth, but also an enduring sense of financial security. Now is the time for actionable next steps. The roadmap to your financial freedom starts with small but powerful decisions. Imagine a blank page, your future ledger where every entry marks progress. Begin by setting up your budget tracker. Whether it's the tracker I shared or another tool that resonates with you, make it the central hub from which you monitor every dollar. This tool will serve as your partner, guiding you with clarity and precision through your financial journey. As you embark on this journey, establish clear, specific milestones. Perhaps your first milestone is to clear a particular chunk of debt or save a certain percentage of your income consistently. These targets provide you with tangible checkpoints, moments to pause, reflect, and celebrate the progress you've achieved. Without these measurable goals, it is easy to feel lost or overwhelmed by the magnitude of change required. Instead, breaking down your goals into achievable steps offers a continuous sense of accomplishment that fuels your motivation. Furthermore, invest in your personal growth. Allocate time and resources to educational endeavors that enhance your financial literacy. Purchase a book that redefines your approach to money management. Enroll in a course focused on investing, or even join a community of like-minded individuals who support your journey. Self-investment alters the very fabric of your financial capabilities, equipping you with the skills and insights needed to navigate the complex landscape of money management. Remember, every dollar spent on learning is a dollar invested in your future. The habits you form today will shape your financial landscape tomorrow. Consistency is the unsung hero of this transformation. Daily, commit to reviewing your finances, updating your tracker, and realigning your spending with your long-term goals. It is this routine, small and seemingly trivial, that builds an unbreakable foundation. With every passing day, as the habits solidify, you cultivate a disciplined mind that is less swayed by impulsive temptations and more attuned to the rhythms of financial wisdom. Throughout this journey, challenges may continue to arise. There will be moments of doubt, instances where progress seems too slow, or setbacks appear insurmountable. But every struggle carries with it the seed of transformation. Each time you resist an unwise purchase or push further toward a goal, you reaffirm your control over your destiny. The journey from poverty to financial freedom is not a sprint, but a marathon, marked by resilience, consistency, and the unwavering belief that true change is possible. The story I share today is not one of overnight miracles. It is a narrative built on the grit of daily perseverance and the courage to embrace personal responsibility. By shifting your mindset, you open the door to a world of possibilities, a world where you control your financial future rather than letting circumstances dictate it. When you stop blaming external forces and instead focus on the power you have over your own actions, you unlock the door to lasting and meaningful change. As we conclude this journey, reflect on the promise that lies at the heart of these mindset shifts. You are the architect of your financial destiny. Each step you take, from adopting systematic money management to resisting lifestyle inflation, and from investing in yourself to establishing clear financial milestones, is a brick laid in the foundation of your future. The path to financial freedom is not paved with luck or external saviors. It is forged within you through intentional choices and disciplined actions. Hold on to the belief that your financial struggles do not define you. Instead, they serve as catalysts that propel you to greater heights. Embrace responsibility, nurture long-term thinking, commit to systematic money management, and above all, invest in the most valuable asset, you. Let this journey be a testament to the power of resilience and self-improvement, an inspiration to all who dare to dream beyond their current circumstances. Now is the moment to take that crucial step. Begin using a budget tracker, set clear financial milestones, and invest in educational resources. Commit to consistent habits that lead to real financial freedom. Your future awaits.